Hello sports fans, welcome to Super Sports Central. Today I will be going over my mock draft, and I've decided for time purposes we're going to keep it to the first 10 picks. Well, I would do 10, however, I'm a Giants fan, so I decided to include the 11th pick which the Giants have. Before I start, I want to say thank you to the Gregory brothers for sending me this amazing shirt. It says, "Don't forget to like and subscribe." So, like and subscribe. So for the first 11 picks, I will be going over it and why. So, before I start, today the Broncos and Panthers made a trade. The Broncos get Teddy Bridgewater, and the Panthers get the sixth round pick, which is the Broncos' sixth round pick, which is the 91st overall pick. So that seems like a little bit much to give up just for a sixth round pick, to give up Teddy Bridgewater. So now I do have mock trades, which I'll be going over later, so stick around for those. I actually have two of them. So, but first I'm just going to go through my draft of the first 11 picks. So, number 1, Jaguars. I think they're going to select Trevor Lawrence from Clemson. Lawrence is a special player. He has been said to be the best player since Andrew Luck. So, and Lawrence, he has improved his running ability, so he can be used as a dual threat if the Jaguars choose to use him that way. But Trevor Lawrence, number 1. Alright, number 2. A few months ago, if you asked me, number 2, I would have said Justin Fields. But I think the Jets are pretty set on Zach Wilson from BYU. So, and the Jets almost said to the world, without saying it, we're drafting a quarterback when they traded Sam Darnold to the Panthers. So, I think Zach Wilson will go to the Jets. Number 3, the 49ers. This pick is from the Dolphins, but the original pick was from the Houston Texans. So, the pick is the third overall pick, and the 49ers have said they're down between two players, Mac Jones and Trey Lance. Kyle Shanahan has said he wants Mac Jones, and I think they're going to pick Mac Jones. While people are saying they have Jimmy Garoppolo, Garoppolo is not a long-term fit, at least for the 49ers, maybe for some other teams, but not for the 49ers. So I think Mac Jones goes number 3. Number 4, I'm really torn here between Kyle Pitts and a quarterback, specifically Justin Fields. I think it's probably going to be Kyle Pitts, because yes, Matt Ryan, age-wise, is getting up there, but I think they will be able to stick with him for another 1 or 2 more years, and instead they're going to give him a great target in Kyle Pitts to improve what he already has, because he has Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, and after my prediction, then Kyle Pitts from Florida. So now, number 5, the Bengals. I think the Bengals are going to draft Ja'Marr Chase from LSU. 1, because Joe Burrow went to LSU, and 2, they need a receiver after A.J. Green left. So now, I'm kind of split, but not 50-50, between Ja'Marr Chase and Penei Sewell. Sewell is an offensive tackle from Oregon. Both players sat out the 2020 season. But in 2019, Ja'Marr Chase showed he outperformed Justin Jefferson. They were both at LSU. So I think it's going to be Chase to the Bengals. Number 6, I think we're going to reunite Tua and Devontae Smith. So this pick is actually from the Eagles. So when the Dolphins went from 3 to 12 and then back up to 6, this is actually the Eagles pick, but now the Dolphins have it, so I think it's going to be getting Tua a weapon downfield in Devonta Smith. Number 7. Here is where I think offensive tackle Penei Sewell comes off the board. He's an offensive tackle from Oregon, and he's going to provide great protection for the Lions franchise quarterback, or at least quarterback for the time, Jared Goff. Number 8, the Panthers. So now the Panthers' best quarterback right now is Sam Darnold. I know some people might say otherwise, but Darnold is not a starter and he's horrible. So I think I'm torn here between Trey Lance and Justin Fields. I think it's going to be Trey Lance, though, because, well, it's either going to be one of those quarterbacks. I think it's going to be Trey Lance. So now, the Broncos at number 9. So the Broncos now, well, they have 2 quarterbacks. Drew Lock, but I don't think he'll be on the team to start next season after one of my mock trades, which I'll get to in a minute. But I think it's going to be the Broncos drafting Justin Fields from Ohio State. And I think it's going to be Fields and Bridgewater competing for the starting job, with Drew Lock out of the picture on another team, which I'll get to in a minute. We only have 2 more picks left for me. The Cowboys, I think they're going to draft J.C. Horn, a cornerback, a defensive back from South Carolina. I think they're going to draft him because they need to upgrade their secondary, because last year the secondary allowed 34 touchdown passes, which is not very good. And then at number 11, the Giants, I think they're going to draft Jalen Waddle from Alabama. So now the Giants, they've got some good receivers. So now the thinking is if they can surround Daniel Jones with good receivers, he'll be able to produce. So they signed Golladay. They have Sterling Shepard, Darius Slayton, and now I'm thinking Jalen Waddle. So that's going to definitely help the Giants. So now, if you have any questions, please comment. And if I didn't get to your favorite team, or you're wondering my prediction for your favorite team, or not even your favorite team, just a team you're curious about, please comment and I will fill you in. Now for the mock trades, mock trade number 1 is Drew Lock makes his way out of Denver. So I think Denver will trade Drew Lock to the Ravens for the 31st overall pick. And with the 31st overall pick, I think the Broncos will select linebacker Nick Bolton. Mock trade number 2, I think the Patriots will... So now here is going to surprise some people. Not trade up for their franchise quarterback. Trade down. I know, no quarterbacks are going to be available. However, I think everyone, or most people, are missing a star quarterback, Kyle Trask. So now, I think the Patriots are going to trade the 15th overall pick to the Bills for the 30th overall pick and the 61st overall pick. And with the 30th overall pick, I think the Patriots will draft Kyle Trask and attempt to develop him into the next Tom Brady. Will he be as good as Tom Brady? I don't know. But Bill Belichick will try to make him the next Tom Brady. I definitely want to know your thoughts on those mock trades as well. So comment if you want to agree with me, disagree with me, or if you have a question. So that's basically it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much from the Gregory Brothers for sending me this shirt. So go subscribe to their channel and support them, and don't forget to read the shirt or like and subscribe. Comment if you have any questions, and I will see you tomorrow when we analyze the draft. or the first 11 picks of the draft.